Well, hello there. Good morning. Yeah, just waiting for some blocks here. I might do some Instacart today. I didn't get a block every day. Yeah, I guess since I'm here in California, I have to put my bar down because doing only 25 plus is. Yeah, I should take maybe this $21 one, but I'm gonna hold out for the Amazon block. I just swiped that one and it said that it was taken. So yeah, I like the Prime. That's for sure. If I get the Prime, that's the Prime to get. Yeah, this one, yeah, $34 in tips. It's not bad. I I didn't have many stops that day, so that's pretty good. Um, can't complain about that. Now, I'm not much into politics or talking about politics, I guess, but there's a lot of people that are like really excited about being an employee, and just because you're an employee at W-2 doesn't mean they can't fire you. It's not actually that hard to come up with a reason to fire somebody. It's not like you're unfireable. It's not. Yeah, I guess it's not like you have the. It's not like you're in a union the police have, right? Where they can have like 20 complaints against them and still have their job. It's not like that, right? So I don't know. I know from my experience, I liked working at UMass. It was, being able to eat the food. Yeah, I'd be able to show up for work, eat, take the break, eat, and then before leaving, eat again. I saved a lot of money on food, but then I got, yeah, because it's a buffet style there, and it's a lot of food. It's good food. Their school is rated #1 for dining hall services, and yeah, rightfully so. They have the equipment for it, and so yeah, it's not one of them canteen services that they do in some schools, but yeah, I worked overtime, 11 and a half hours, literally every day that I worked. Sometimes 6 days, most of the time 5 days. So every other week, this was at the rate of $13.50 an hour. It's not the best. What did I take home? It's like $850 to $900 every other week. They screwed up on my hours, so I got paid. I think it was either 90 or 120 hours in one check, and there was a lot of time and a half there. So I saw the gross. I believe it was like $3,180, and I was only able to net $1,840. So I don't know, man. Then it's just like, why would you want to go to that type of a tax system? Because I've been doing the e-gig thing for 4 years, and the only money that I ever owed was to the tax preparer. I got a refund last year, and so I've basically worked the last 4 years and didn't pay any taxes on the income I made. And I've made $67,000 1 year, I believe, 52 last year, 54 another year, and I think 57 in another year. So to be able to make that kind of money, pay your bills, of course I was in debt, so most of that money just went to debt, and not have to really pay taxes because of all the deductions that I was able to do. Why would you want to be a W-2 and have to factor in all the taxes that you're going to lose out of your check? Because you work X amount of overtime a week. It does. It works against you, man. It's amazing how much of your check goes What I should have done when I worked at UMass is I shouldn't have worked the overtime. But, I wanted to become an O1. So figuring that doing all the overtime would make me look good, which it did. I mean, they liked my work, because I'm not lazy, I guess. When I'm working, I'm working. I don't steal time from the company, so, you know what I mean? And so, but what I should have done was I should have just worked the 8 hours and did Uber after. And then made like $50 after work, with the tax deductions, because all that overtime basically was working for the state, and the tax rate was bad. So I probably played my cards wrong, especially after, they didn't call me back, and there's a lot of people not called back. Because I guess now there might be starting in January or something. So, and one school, they actually canceled the whole year. So, yeah. So I probably should have did more Uber. But you never know. But that's one huge thing. The reason why I, like working for myself. Because then I don't have to worry about being told what to do. Because if you're an employee, they're going to want to be able to tell you what to do now, right? And we know how that terms of service basically covers all angles. Because, I was at BJ's shopping. I'm like, man, if I known this, it's like $24 for a box of Snickers or Milky Ways. It's like, that's 66 cents. I could either sell for $1 or just give a candy bar, right, and get the tip that way. But I guess the terms of service, I don't think you can do that. So if they're going to be that controlling with the terms of service, you can imagine now that you're an employee, they're going to be able to tell you when or where to drive. And at that, I it's funny, the trip. What a scam. Yeah, what a scam. They never took off as a ride share. I don't think there are any trip rides being given. I don't think so. But they're sending emails about training to be a delivery driver. That defies the whole purpose of an e-gig contract worker anyway. I mean, Amazon basically states, not going to take that. Basically states that you can do it any way you want because you're a contractor. So I think what they're saying is if they train you, then you're kind of an employee, maybe, that you basically have to do it yourself. So, but it's like Trip doesn't take off as a rideshare. Now you're having training exercises to go train for hours or whatever to deliver. Most of the people, you know what I mean? It's not that hard to deliver. You don't need to be trained. You know what I mean? It's that company, I don't know, man. It just, they're freaking scam artists, man. I mean, I don't know, man. It's just, I don't know. It doesn't make sense. You don't have to go train to be a Postmates. DoorDash isn't making you train. And I'm going to start doing DoorDash too. So, and maybe Postmates around here, I didn't really make money on Postmates. They're like small tips, small orders. And so therefore, that's the reason why I didn't really do Postmates here. Because it really wasn't really that worth it here. So, but I imagine it's based on where you're working. So I was working a lot of the poor neighborhoods, I guess. But I'll just do the Instacart in between the Amazon. I like doing the Amazon, really. It's easy. Yesterday I made a block. Did it in an hour and a half. Easy. It was simple. just pick up the bags. Well, I did fresh. So I went in there and of course you do the dry first, shelf, AC, and here's the shelf, AC, scan the bag. And it has the name on it. So then as you go in and you see the names, you put the names together. Now you have all the packages in the cart in order. So then you can just put it in your car in order. Easy, quick. I mean, it's easy. It's pretty awesome. And it's more money than doing the regular blocks. Like this $54 in Anaheim. Anaheim's a pain in the ass. Because there's no parking. Anaheim's a tough place. Santa Ana is a bitch. I've done a lot of Santa Ana this last week. But yeah, you'll do like 30 to 40 stops on a 4-hour block and make 72, but you can go and do a prime for 2 hours, maybe get it done less than that, and make $69. So it's for 8 stops. It's easy. It's the better money. So yeah, that's why I'm holding out for this Amazon here, and I'm in the parking lot here trying to see if I can get a block here. So I don't know. That's something to think about. Taxes. That's good. Yeah, good old taxes, man. You work a lot of hours. And I think they're going to put caps or whatever. And they're going to control the idea of people just being able to sit on a clock and not take rides. They're going to come up with controls on that. You know that. Because basically you could just sit on the clock, right? They're pretty ingenious at control, that's for sure. They're not going to just let you sit on the clock. Sit on the clock here. One order. I'm going to take that. Yeah, boy. Got that motherfucker. Fuck yeah, dude. I'm going to go shopping. All right. Have a good one, man.